Hi, I am the developer of the game Northern Journey, available on Steam. Please check it out in the link below. Here we are again. So I wanted the central volcano to be hired. This is both to increase the feeling of scale and make it more dominating in the landscape. The volcano needed a dynamic lava shader for some boiling lava. I figured out a way, and I think the result looks nice. With some added particle emitters and smoke, the effect is not too bad. It certainly looks hot. And now you will be shown a bad enemy that did not survive. It is an archer type which needs a horn bow. This enemy really did not impress me. Luckily it gave me the idea for a new enemy. A snake archer. Now this little thing looks better. The AI isn't that complicated and it fits into the world visually. It is divided into segments so you can chop off body parts. Probably all enemies in this game will have body parts instead of a health bar, by the way. Speaking of chopping with a sword, I added bloodstains for it. The sword has a tongue to slurp in that well-deserved liquid. An evil sword needs something like this. Just watch the coming combat for it. Next we are going Skyrim Junior. Small dragons will look cool, like flying raptors. A big challenge is having them navigate the sky. There are rock walls and mountains, so here you see the line trace it does to find non-obstructed areas to fly to. It also needed to be able to land and fly away. And a dragon needs fire, so I found fireballs to be a good match for these small ones. They can attack you both in the air and on the ground. Here is a test fight with some of them. The AI is really complicated, so do not try to make something like this as your first enemy. Most importantly, it works. The next bad guy is a sort of dried up dead warrior. I tried something quite interesting. I made separate copies of the arms in Blender and made individual animations for them. Then the arms were made into actors. All these actors do is to attack the player within range and turn towards the player. I made both a left and right hand version. Then they were attached to the dead warrior. It moves in an interesting and dynamic way, as they are not controlled by the warrior. I really like the weird effect. Adjusting the animation play speed is important to get a sort of jerky, unpredictable movement a dead corpse could have. This method can also be utilized to create a mutant version with many arms. Last enemy is not very developed. It is a sort of mummy. It looks okay, but I have only made a very limited action for it. Open a casket and it might jump out. Knowing myself, I'll probably keep the best aspects of it and just use it in a single location. Last thing for this devlog is the creation of a ladder system. Me and splines have become good friends, so it allows me to have whatever length and shape I need. I made a version with dynamic hand movements, but I did not like the arms flailing on the screen, so I just removed them. I mentioned in the last devlog I was nominated for the Norwegian Game Awards. Just wanted to let you know the jury gave Northern Journey absolutely no prizes.